Hello Libra, this is your weekly reading. Let's do this. Libra's weekly reading. And we're going to see what you need to focus on this week. Libra's weekly reading. Okay, so Virgo had that. Some of you may be speaking to a Virgo. We have the Six of Swords reversed, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords reversed. What does Libra need to focus on? Too many cards. Wow. So there are just swords just popping out right now. So there's a lot of things you guys need to think about. And also, I'll get into it. Hold on. Let me just get all the cards out. No other suit but swords, guys. Okay, and then you have the Five of Cups at the bottom. So a lot of you may be speaking to other air signs, maybe other Geminis, Aquarius people, Libras, and some of you may be speaking to water signs, but there is a situation where, let's just focus on you right now. I'm so confused, and I'm not normally confused like this. So a lot of you, what I will say, there's a state of confusion going on regarding a person, and I don't even think it's regarding a person actually. I think just in life right now there is some big confusion going on. Some of you, there's an urge to get over a heartbreak. So some of you may have recently broken up with someone, or someone close to you has done something devastating to you, and it's been a while now and you guys aren't forgiving. I'm not saying you have to forgive this person and speak to them ever again. You can forgive someone and be like, yeah, I don't want you in my energy anymore, but cool, that's what you did, live your life, that type of vibe. But you guys are in this grudge mentality of this person did me wrong, and I just can't get over it. Some of you probably have tried to forgive this person, but it's like, no, I'm not forgiving you. You did too much. You did the most. And the Five of Cups is reversed because it's kind of telling you there's an urge to try and heal from this situation. Some of you are kind of like, maybe you feel like if you forgive this person, they just basically got away with doing something terrible. But forgiving is for you. Forgiving someone else is for you, so you don't have to think about it anymore. So that is not in your brain anymore. So that it's like you've dealt with it, so you're not thinking about it 24/7 anymore. So you forgiving this person is going to benefit you more than them, really. That's what I will say regarding that. But yeah, there's just a lot of grudge energy going on. And you guys, are Venus signs. Are one of the you're one of the Venus signs. So obviously when it comes to love, you love very, even though it's very, light, because you guys are swords energy, there's a deep love there because you guys are all about love. So someone's just really hurt you, like they've just disrespected you, and you're just really upset about it. And it could be romantic, but could also mean like in regards to a family member or a friend. They may have done something just for you feels unforgivable, but it's kind of important that you try and forgive them for yourself. And then where it gets a bit complicated now is you guys aren't helping yourselves. This sounds like a telling off. I didn't want it to be, but I got to be real on this channel. I'm not sitting here faking or lying to anyone. So it's a situation where you said, yeah, I don't want to speak to you anymore. Don't speak to me ever again. Like, don't speak to me. But then in the next breath, you will go and have sex with them. And it's kind of like, what signals, what are you doing, Libra? I'm not going to lie. I just want to understand. Is like, you will say, oh, like you did this, you hurt me. But then in the next breath, you're kikiing with the person, or you're going out with the person, or you're having sex with the person, or you're being intimate with the person. And it's like, this person just hurt you, and you're actually going out doing stuff with them. Obviously, you guys are probably like, yeah, but you told me to forgive. So is that not forgiving? Yeah, but that's not forgiving in a healthy way. I said you can forgive and not speak to this person again. But you guys are forgiving, speaking to the person and allowing them to think. This allows them to think they can take the mickey again, you know. There's no punishment. There was none. Punishment, a good punishment is like silent treatment. That's what in my opinion anyway, or you know, just getting on with your life without them because they disrespected you. But you guys have kind of rewarded bad behavior, sorry to tell you. Underneath this is the King of Wands. I don't normally go down the whole pile like this, but I just have to show you something so you understand. Then we have the King of Wands here, which is reversed, which is basically saying this person, they don't even care that they did something horrible to you. And for a lot of you, they did something horrible so that they could try and control you. And unfortunately, it's working. Like, you're letting this person... So first of all, you let this person disrespect you, and then you're talking to them again. And now they're like, haha, yeah, now I can do this again. I did this to try and break down Libra. Like, that's how some of your exes are looking at this. They're actually laughing. Some of you, it's not even an ex thing. It's a thing where, like, is your friend or your family member that's been taking the mickey, you said, you've hurt me, but okay, let's still talk. And they're sitting there like, yeah, I can do this again. There's no consequences because Libra's going to talk to me again. You have no boundaries, Libra. I'm so sorry to tell you. Those of you where you're like, excuse me, like someone has hurt me and I've not spoken to them again. Like, if you're in that situation, then it's saying that you need to focus on new stuff. You need to focus on something other than this toxic person that's trying to control your life. A lot of you, this person's actually trying to control you. I don't even know. This person thinks they own you. Like, they think they can just do what they want. They own you and you have no say about it. Yeah. And you guys will always be stuck in this circle if you don't do new stuff. If you don't, I'm not saying I wouldn't advise you guys to speak to someone new if it's fresh, but if it's been a while, like, I mean, guys, if it's been like months, years now, girl, boy, you need to move on, like, because this person's just like, they're itching for you to come back, because they're like, yeah, it's just a matter of time until Libra comes back and speaks to me. When it's just like, you don't want to be put in that box, Libra, you know what I mean? So the Ace of Wands reverse is just reversed. It was upright. It's reversed because you guys aren't doing anything new. What I mean by that is, like, try and go out and do new stuff. Try to speak to new people you've never spoken to before. Try to maybe date people that you don't normally speak to. You know what I mean by that. Try to date people that have a different mindset. Because if you guys know, I'm just going to have to be real. I haven't got time for this. If you guys know you always talk to trappers, or you always talk to people that, you know, are just on this gang life, stop talking to them, because they're not going to take you seriously. They're going to disrespect you. They're always going to disrespect you. If you know you're always talking to the badinas out there, you're always talking to the baddies, the girls that will go and, you know, have sex with you and then disappear, stop talking to them, because they don't care. Do you understand? Why are you talking to a bad guy or a bad gal, and then you're upset that they don't want to take you seriously Why would a bad man or a bad gal take you seriously? They're a bad man or a bad gal. Like, they don't care. They just do their business, then they're gone. That's it. You're not important. You are important, but to them, you're not important. I have to break the news to you, Libra, because I feel like no one's going to tell you, I'm going to tell you, okay? Stop talking to these waste men and these whores. I shouldn't even say whores, but like, if you know they're the type of girl that will just go have sex with everyone and not care about, you know, like how what the guy's feelings is after or the girl's feelings is after, is a hoe. Is a hoe. So stop talking to them. Thank you. Because you're hurting your self-esteem, you know, you're ruining it. So there's that. Okay, woo, got that one out the way. Some of you, there's no resolution to this situation with this toxic person. You cannot resolve a situation with a toxic person because they're always going to be toxic unless they change. And let me tell you something, this person ain't changing for now. I thought this was going to be normally my readings are very general, like when it comes to like, well, when I started doing the weekly ones, but you guys, this looks like it's reflecting a lot on love, only because the Five of Cups is at the very bottom of the reading. So and then also this could also mean if this isn't a romantic person, you know, then if this is a family member or a friend that keeps taking the mickey out of you, stop letting them do that. You saying, oh, like, you're violating me, like, they don't care if they're violating you. Why are you having the discussion about, oh, you're violating me, fix up? They're not going to fix up, they're going to keep violating you because they don't care, because they've been getting away with it, you know. How many times have you had this conversation with this person? Like, they don't care. It's literally that. They don't care. You guys need to realize that you're being manipulated. I feel that's what the Eight of Swords is saying. You're refusing to see the situation for what it is. You're refusing to see that this person is a toxic person. You're refusing to see that you're being manipulated. Everything they're telling you, you think is facts. It's not facts. And for a lot of you, this person just lies. They're a liar. Everything they've said to you is not even true. It's not true at all. They told you their mum's name. That's probably not even their mum's name. Like, they're lying. They're liars. Like, it's really sad. And the saddest thing is you guys believed it. And it's so sad because you guys probably, when you say something, that's facts, you mean it. I've got no reason to lie. I was telling Gemini this in the previous readings. People are not nice like you, Libra. Some people out there, they're not nice. They're very bad mind. Like, they're very not nice people. And you can't expect people to be like you because some people are not. That's just what it is. And if you feel that what this person's saying isn't making sense, stop trying to make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, okay? I don't really care if it's your relative or your, you know, your best friend or is your man or is your girl. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it is, but they're lying about something. Whew, this is crazy. They're lying about. So for some of you, this person's hiding something. I wanna know what they're hiding. What are they hiding? I don't normally do this, but I need to know what's going on. Okay, the Hermit. Some of you are actually talking to Virgo. I already said that, but okay, that's interesting. What they do when they're alone. What they do when they're alone. So it's quite vague, right? But you kind of will probably get the gist of it because this is general reading. So it's literally a thing where whatever this person has told you that they do when they're alone, they're lying. It's not true. When you're not with them, they're doing something you don't know. They're doing something completely, something you just don't know. Also, the Hermit's about like spiritual enlightenment, right? When you're by yourself, this person's not spiritually enlightened at all. This person's just making out that they are, and they're not. They've said that to dupe you, and is working. Libra, I'm so sorry. I don't like being mean to any of the signs. I But that's just what it is. I haven't got time to be sugarcoating stuff. Like, this is a liar. Um, for those of you where this, I'm trying to make it not so focused on a person. Um, but it is. I can't read this any other type of way. I can't read it job related, because this is, because if it was job related, I would have saw some pentacles or something. Like, I would have saw the major arcana that's related to work. But this is all to do with your communication with someone in particular, and this person just doesn't respect you at all. Like, I have to be real. Um, if some of you can like, oh well, this doesn't apply to me with my main person, like I've been getting good vibes, there's no issue, cool, then maybe we're talking about a past person. But there's someone, either way, whether it's present or past, this person's still on your mind. And I feel, and if they are in the past, they're trying to talk to you again, and it's they're trying to take the mickey. That's what they're trying to do. So this person plays mind games with you, and you engage in it. Why are we engaging in mind games? I don't know, maybe because you guys like to be mentally stimulated, maybe you think it's fun, but I'm going to tell you right now, all it's doing is ruining your self-esteem. So there's just no point even doing tit for tat with this person, because this person, you're not going to win when it comes to mind games unless you leave the situation, because they're going to win because they know how to push your buttons and you're letting them without even realizing. You're falling into the traps, and they're just laughing because they've been getting their way for a while now, because you don't realize that they're manipulating you. They'll say something to trigger, to get you. It's weird. It's like they'll say something and then you'll respond like, oh no, please don't be upset, or please don't get angry, or why are you being like that? What they wanted you to say that though, when really you should have said, are you being disrespectful right now? Don't talk to me. Furthermore, delete my number. Like, that should have been the vibe you should have came with, but instead you came with, oh sorry, please don't. And they're like, hee hee ha ha, I got my way. Like, and you guys are probably like, no, but they genuinely was upset about this and I had to apologize. They genuinely wasn't nothing. This is not a genuine person. They wasn't upset about nothing. They'll say they're upset about something to get you to submit. That's what this is about. Submission. And right now you guys are submitting, or you're playing into the role they want you to play. I'm so sorry, Libra. I didn't want to tell you like that, but it is what it is. And this could be even with, like, I'm not really seeing much to do with parents, but this could be with because there's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of swords here, and a lot of air signs prioritize their friends. This could even be a friend that's always playing the victim, always doing the most, and you fall for it, and they're like, yeah, I can take the mickey out of Libra because they let me. Like, that's how they're feeling right now. That's how they're feeling. They don't respect you, Libra. Also, some of you have a choice between two people, but you don't know who to choose. And I think this is just saying you need to kind of sit on it, because we have you need to think about it, because we have the Four of Cups, meaning someone that's just disinterested, and then we have the Two of Swords upright. And altogether in this reading, I feel like it's just saying you guys need to really see the situation for what it is. You need to see two sides of a situation. This is the thing. This is something I never really understand this. I never really understand this. I love you, Libras, but sometimes I don't understand this. Like, sometimes you guys just have one point of view, and that's the correct point of view, and that's it. And it's kind of like, aren't you guys supposed to be the sign of balance, where you can see two points of views? But what you guys will do is someone will say one point of view, and someone else will say one point of view, and it's like, whoever you have the strongest connection with, that's who you're siding with. And the person who you don't have the strongest connection with, they might actually have the valid view, the one that has all the facts and the logic. And just because this one is your best friend or your man, you're like, no, I'm going to believe them. And what they're saying doesn't make no sense. But because you have a sense of loyalty to them, you're going to just believe what they say. Person's a liar. You're not looking at the other side of the I feel like a friend or a lover, not a lover, because I feel like your love is the problem. I'm going to say a friend or someone outside of the situation, maybe even a family member. Someone outside of the situation has told you something is wrong with this person. Like, something is wrong, Libra. What are you doing? And you've said nothing's wrong with them. They told me that they're behaving like this because of this. Really, Libra, really, you're going to believe this person just because you have some sexual agreement with them? Like, really, they're not speaking facts. You should really side with the person that's speaking facts. Cool, you're benefiting from this person sexually, but really, cool, you love this person, but really, that they're wrong. So I'm gonna tell you guys off for that, because no. I'm so sorry for the Libras out there that are like, what? I'm not even talking to this person no more. Okay, if you're not even talking to this person no more and they're in the distance, please know they're gonna come back with some next story of I'm sorry and all this, and they're not. They're just gonna be the same little prick, excuse my language, that they've always been. Okay? And do not go back there. That's the advice. For those of you that are currently talking to someone who you know just keeps taking the mickey over and over and over again, just stop it now, because people are actually now people are having to come in and explain to you something's wrong with this person. Why are you still talking to them? Really, Libra? Do you know what I mean? Sorry to tell you off like this, guys. I'm not normally like this in my other readings, but if you like and subscribe, if you like this reading, like this video, and also subscribe to my channel. I don't normally say it like that. Okay, let me start again. This is what I mean. Something's going on with you guys' communication. Something is just a bit wrong. Okay, right, let's start that again. If you like this video, like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. Bye, Libra.